Sound check. Test mic. Hello and welcome to the stream. Hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Sorry, I was just trying to, because I have already created so many characters here. I'm trying to move this character. I don't know why. Can you go up? There you go. I think what else is my... This is the one that I use for the blood builds and the bone sprinter. And then so so the sprinter build, so I have already archived the gear, and sadly well, it is what it is. There's nothing we can do with the strength of the build because of too many powers that are still lacking. I think this is the Archmages. I remember it's colored blue. Okay, so basically this is my last day for me to take advantage of the Infernal Horde event, and I still need to farm some mats. So supposedly the build that I'm planning to play is the Blood Spear. Unfortunately, I tested it yesterday, and it's horrible because it doesn't overpower all the time. So the amount of drain from the Invirus memory is really draining the life of the Necromancer. What I'm planning to do next, and I want to check it out, how is it doing at this moment, is by using this sword. What I need is intelligence and that double damage, supposedly not on the mastery with high multiplier damage. But I need a better version of that sword. Hopefully I can find it. But this one drops with Zir, so it's not that hard to farm Zir. I think we have a lot of mats already for Zir. And speaking of mats, supposedly today I'm gonna farm lair bosses, but probably after the PTR. What I need is cooldown. GA on the cooldown to bring down the skill that uses this sword, which is the Army of the Dead. Cooldown. I think I need to be specific. Cooldown. Reduction. Attack speed is fine with attack speed. Life on hit, cooldown reduction. If I'm going to get that, and then I need cooldown also on the armor, physical resistance, life, this, that is nice. But I need just cooldown reduction, life, resource. I think I'm skipping life. What I need is, do I need attack speed? What I need is cooldown. That's the priority for now. 2 rings, gloves. What else? 2 rings, gloves, amulet. Wow, I don't have amulet. I also need gloves. So probably crit damage, cooldown reduction, 3 to score skills. Cooldown reduction, damage over time, armor. Maybe I need intelligence. There you go, that one. Maybe I'll skip you for the meantime. Oh, there you go. But this is fine. This is fine. So we have the 2 rings. This is fine. So let's move it here. Amulet here, 2 rings, gloves. What else is the important? Well, basically the Blood Moon breeches and the sword. Let's clear this one. Blood Moon breeches. Do I have a better Blood Moon breeches? I need Hellbent Commander. Critical strike chance, Hellbent Commander, 50. This is good. And then the Seer sword. What I need is, I still need the GA, but I need intelligence for more damage. Where did I put them? Here? Okay. I'm gonna put you here. Let me check my weapon. My weapon, where are you? Unique weapon. What else I'm still missing? The boots. The flicker step. The flicker step boots. Zir. Intelligence. Chance for Army of the Dead. But basically the important above all, or rather besides the is the multiplier damage. Because 1 point at maximum stacks, that is equivalent to 20% increase in damage by just 1 point. Of course, intelligence is still good with 227. Maybe let me put you here. 24, 27. You're okay. You're okay. Probably if I can find Zir. Okay, last one. Boots. 2.8 ultimate damage. Well, this one is okay. Let's find a better boots. And a pants if I have one. Where's my PB and J? Well, basically it's it's backwards. JPB. Should have been well, that's supposed to be right. Like that is supposed to be the right order. I don't know somehow why I put it JPB, because I think I was thinking jewelry. Basically, it's supposedly pants, boots, and then jewelry. So that is the right order. So it really sounds like peanut butter and jelly. Flicker step. That's it. Even though it's only 2.8, but I can take it. That is with ultimate damage. Okay, pants. Bloodmore breaches. I need Hellbent Commander. That's it. Maximum life. Maximum life. Maximum life. Flicker step. No, I need movement speed, but I can check this. Considering that we are efficient, what else that I'm still missing? But I'm not going to play this today. I'm gonna play this right after. I still need to farm more mats. Probably so next up to this weekend I'm gonna play the PTR, and then next week I'm just gonna keep farming, and then we're gonna start because I can only stream longer on weekend only on Saturday. So I want to have a better long stream so that I can cover most everything. We have the sword, 24.5. This is 28, 27. I think this one is better. And then flicker step is here. So the only thing we're missing is pants, chest, and helmet. So I think on the helmet we're also gonna look for a cooldown reduction if we have one. Whoops! Why did you deleted everything? Lightning, cooldown reduction, decrepit file, life, resource, cooldown, life on kill. No, I don't need life on kill. Cooldown reduction, maximum life. I need intelligence though. Intelligence. Helm. Surprisingly, the most common GA is life. Intelligence is not. Why? Whoa, for GA with only good 2 stats. It's just I don't like the physical resistance. This might be okay. Intelligence, life, lucky hit, resource cost reduction. Probably this might work. Intel, life, maximum resource, shadow resistance. And then probably on the armor, we just need just a bit of like armor, some stats, intelligence as well. So let's find chest with intelligence. Life, cold, intel, physical resistance, macabre, intel, life, resource cost reduction. I don't need resource. Oh, this is good. Essence per second. Do I need essence? No, I don't need essence per second. Life, armor. Wow, I really don't have too much intelligence, huh? Healing received, probably 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. Looks everything is complete. So once after, so right now I have 4,712. So we're just gonna keep farming, and basically again today is my last chance for me to take advantage of the Infernal Hordes, because tomorrow it will be over. And basically it's PTR day tomorrow. So we're gonna check out the new mechanic, the killing streak, the sigils, and what I want to test is how good for farming is the new killing streak. Is it going to be efficient on leveling next season? And how dangerous the relentless butcher on the blooded sigils. They said that he never ceases on attacking you. So meaning after you kill one, another one will spawn again. But we don't know how powerful it is. Based on what I'm seeing right now, like, the Archmages is really the all-around build that you can have. Like, you don't have to switch on different gear or farm another kind of build to do this task for you, to do this kind of activity. If you want to go Helltide, just bring your Archmages with the Hand of Nuns. You want to play the Infernal Hordes? There you have it. They're very efficient. They have a very good AoE kill. You want to kill tormented bosses? Easy. Do you want to further upgrade your glyph? You can still push on the pit. I was already able to clear pit 90 with this one. Why there's no Chaos Wave? We're getting scammed. Because if I'm going to build, I'm also excited to try that army of the army of the dead again. It's just I can only stream for a short time during weekdays, so if I'm going to do, especially today, probably it will take me an hour just to build and craft. And what are the chances that I will not run out of materials? And I believe when I started playing the Bone Sprinter, I started around, I think, 7,700, but basically it's around 7,000. I have 7,000 Forgotten Souls. And then after farming on Saturday, I end up having less than 1,000 left on my Forgotten Souls. Imagine that. It's just, well, basically because we did a lot of testing, a lot of replacing, crafting here and there. Unless if you are really confident, and then if you really know, and if the build is already performing well, and you know already the affixes that you need, then all you need to do is just craft it and then just keep grinding and then just look for a better items. The only time that you will be crafting again is if you find a much more better stat on the item that you want to replace your existing one. But basically, Buchi. I remember back in the day, before they changed the nightmare dungeons. Before, when you play the nightmare dungeons, it has tiers. Before, it has tiers wherein if you clear, it's like it's the nightmare dungeons before are similar to the pit. Where do we upgrade the glyph again? It's still on the pit. I think it's still on the pit. Or is it on the nightmare dungeon? Can't remember. Was it on the nightmare dungeon? I think it was on the nightmare dungeon. Like after you clear the nightmare dungeon and then or was there a pit already? Wow, I can't remember. But back in the day, in order for you to, I think I'm gonna check it out. Like I can't remember what was the activity before, but basically the way the nightmare dungeon works before, when you nightmare dungeons have a tier up to 100. Before clearing nightmare dungeon 100, it's like clearing a pit 150. So basically it's an achievement. So as you go up on a higher nightmare dungeon tiers, the more dangerous the monsters are, and more especially the butcher. So if there's a chance that the butcher appears, say on nightmare dungeon tier 90, so he's dealing so much damage and he has more health. It's like killing a boss which is more aggressive and more, well, basically it's more same as powerful as the bosses, but he's very aggressive and fast, and he always used the his hook. So if you don't have that anti-crowd control, and then, or if you don't have a means to become unstoppable, then you will feel the pain of the damage over time. I think it is like some kind of a bleeding effect. Yeah, I think at the end of the nightmare dungeon, there will be an altar that you can upgrade your glyph. And then the pit is introduced. So now pit is... Yeah, I can't remember. Sorry, I can't remember. But that's what I remember with the nightmare dungeon before. But I can't remember whether was there already a pit at the beginning. Wow, Soul Spire grants 2 times the ether. This is the first time that I have seen, probably because I have the rare. So does it how it works? Like it upgrades the more. So when you get the rare, then you get the legendary, then now you get the like some kind of a unique. So times 2 ether. Spawn lefts often, now 42% as often. So meaning 58 less to spawn, but the multiplier is so great. The only thing is, will it spawn? But we have a chance for the for the ether masses to spawn soul spire as well. So if we're lucky, now we have one here. Oh, look at that, 1,700. Come here. Let's prioritize this. Oh my goodness, 2-1, it's done. Boo. Last minute. Wave start, spawn a soul spire. The only thing I'm missing now is the hungry spires. 1798. 1798. That's it. Probably because I don't have the additional for the soul spire. I have so many multipliers, but I don't have the additive burning ether. Probably if I have that, that might increase the our burning ether. So this is now wave 9. Wave 9, 1889. Oh that's too late. Okay, last wave, chaos wave. Goblins. Goblins. Boo, ether fiends. We have already the Lords a while ago. Lords is the best chaos wave. Next is the top tier is the best one is of course the Ether Goblins. Next is the Ether Lords. Next is I believe this one, the Ether Fiends. There's another one. Was it the Hellworms? For me, the list is the Wisp, because you need to keep on destroying the the rift, and then the Wisp is you need to find them. Not just you need to find them, it's just you need to chase them because they keep on running away from you instead of coming from you, right? Because you saved them. It's like when you get the chaos wave and then it's the spirits. Sorry, it's not the wisp. It is the called the spirits. Supposedly it is a rewarding event, right? But I feel like it's more. It becomes a challenge because you need to keep on chasing those spirits rather than you get them right away. And in order for you to get the burning ether is you need to chase and get those wisps. Oh! But where can I use this one? Based on my calculation and based on the data that I have, approximately you can get around 20 per hour, 20 per minute forgotten souls. So you can get 1,000, 1,200 if you are going to do a Infernal Hordes back to back. Poison resistance, damage reduction, chance from boo. Resource cost reduction. everything is not good. The Bone Sprinter is doing okay, but it's not that. It does some good AoE, but only for a bit. Because the damage, from what I have observed, the damage is really coming from the overpower damage, not on the crit damage. So we are waiting for the Sand Rune to activate, and it will take like around for approximately 3 cast, approximately like around 2 seconds per activation, based on our attack speed at 2 attacks per second. So it only activates the Sand Rune every 2 seconds. And the damage is only doing like 4 billion damage. At least the Bloodlands was able to clear P90, even though it also struggles with single target, but at least it managed to. It has the strength, and basically the strength of the Bloodlands. So the thing also with the Bloodlands, it's only good for the pit. But maybe with the update of the Bloodbath Paragon board, with the increase in 50% physical damage, maybe it has a bit of potential for a activity, world activity grinding. Of course, there will be a big overhaul on our on the mechanics. Next season. That's why I still want to play, and I want to update the planner. Even though I know they are already weak. Like I know the Bone Spirit Splinter build combination is not that as powerful as the other build. But my goal there was to understand still the mechanic, what are the important aspects, what are the important affixes that we need to chase in order to make it more efficient. Bloodlands, we also managed to optimize it. At least it managed to clear hit 90. Also, Bloodlands, Blood Surge, I still don't know until Overpower is really going to be better. At this point, with the current state of the Overpower, Blood Surge, unless there is an update to make the Blood Surge will I don't know whether tomorrow on the PTR will will show us the new skill tree. I don't think so. Maybe, but maybe not. I think it's not going to. It's this. It will be the same skill tree. The only thing that we're gonna test tomorrow is the new blooded sigils, the behavior of how powerful the relentless butcher is, the new kill streak mechanic. So we will not able to test the what will be the new Heraldry cube, the talisman, the war plan, end game system. I think we will only see them when the official Diablo 4 second expansion, the Lord of Hatred, will launch. So until then, we're just gonna wait. Oh my goodness. Wisp. See? Yeah. this Wisp should be like when you are close to them, they should be like, oh hey friend. they should already start to approach you, but the more that you approach them, the more that they run away from you. Like, why? You destroyed the rift because you want to save them. Like that is the the lore, I would say, behind it, right? Like you are saving them by clearing the but somehow see they're running away from you because the mages are also following us. So what happened is, instead of them to be efficient on clearing, so they're also following us, moving away from the target. Hey, Wiz! Wiz! My goodness. The same thing. I also have a hunch that the Army of the Dead, but I remember because I was also reviewing the gameplay that I did. I remember that I tried to play the Army of the Dead. It was back in season 9, and it was only efficiently managed to clear Pit 80. I think I have. It was doing 10 minutes before it opened the lair of the pit boss. So if that is already 10 minutes, so what more if we climb to Pit 85? Probably we'll be left by maybe 2 minutes. So but I still want to test it for this season. It's because we have a new tempering and the new tempering and masterworking mechanic. So I'm hoping that we can further reduce. Basically, I have already prepared. If you guys remember, I have created a cooldown calculator, and I have already planned. That's why, if you notice, I was already. I already figured out what are the affixes that I need on the gear. So I need most of them to be on cooldown as much as possible to bring down the cooldown. So if I am successful with those gears, So most of the cooldowns that I have, especially on the rings, the amulet, the gloves, they all have greater affix on the cooldown. Basically, we can bring down the cooldown up to 18 seconds. So that is quite big compared to when I played it on back in season 9. I think I can only manage to bring it down to 36. So there is approximately like 50% more improvement on the crafting. So what I'm thinking to do is, in order to really quickly reduce the cooldown and so that we can recast it again, is by adding more lucky hit. I wonder if using the unique gloves called the Fist of Fate. Oh, that's the glove that I'm planning to use. Fist of Fate. Right. Right, Fist of Fate. Though that is only an option if I'm going to use the Fist of Fate. So the Fist of Fate will have, you have a chance to get a random 1% up to 300% multiplier damage. What I like on that gloves is that we can masterwork it if you have a greater affix, and then if you can capstone apply the capstone bonus, we can increase that lucky hit chance on that gloves up to 100%. I would assume that we can increase our lucky hit on the Army of the Dead, I would say more than 100%, in order to proc the Abhorrent Decrepify more frequently. So if you have those a bunch of if you have those cooldown reduction. So I'm still thinking whether should I bring the minions so that I can still use the Ray Skeleton so that I can place the Blood Getter's aspect on the armor. And I can use the warrior, as they are efficient also. They are also a good tool that we can use for reducing the cooldown using their first upgrade. Oh, refinement. I don't like refinement. It only yields a very few of the side. Zir. Again. That is not what I want. Okay, let's go back and salvage. Yeah. What is this? Wind Striker. Oh, give me a second. Is that? Oh, okay. Whew. I thought it was the. Do I have a space here? Probably. Let's put it here. Let me put it here so that I would know. This one, I'm gonna salvage that.
See some steel you need?
Though I still don't know whether, again, with regards to the bone splinter, I still don't have the maximum tier for the shattered spirit and the adaptation. The aspect of adaptability. So there's still a little bit chance, but we'll see once we have the maximum tier. Until then. And I was farming yesterday, and I wasn't able to get that shattered spirit. Army of the Dead, are you still good? Besides the so if you're looking for a skill type build for the Necromancer, the Shadowblight is one of the best build that you can use if you want to play the minions. Golem is the best one. Oh, sorry, the Golem is the best. The second one is the mages. And then for the ultimate skill, I think the Shadow Wave is still doing okay. How many ultimates do we have? There's Blood Wave, there's Soul Rift, Army of the Dead, and Bone Storm. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4. So these 4 ultimates, only the Army of the Dead and the only the Army of the Dead and the Blood Wave is the only ultimate skills that I see that is viable to play. Soul Rift, unless you can really bring down, well, the maximum that you can bring down the cooldown of the ultimate is only up to 75%. even for the Soul Rift, because it has a cooldown of 50, the only amount that you can bring it down is the least you can bring it down is up to 12.5 seconds. So if you have a very good cooldown reduction, then you can bring down the cooldown of that 13 seconds to quickly, so that you can recast it again. If we're going to play the Army of the Dead, we need the key passive Affliction for the increased damage for vulnerable enemies. We cannot use the Kalan's Edict because Kalan's Edict is only for the minions. Army of the Dead is not a minion skill, but basically a summoning damage skill. Minions are summoning damage also, but they have a specific, they have also their own specific mechanics. When you see increased damage to minions or increased damage reduction to minions, your minions do this, then that is applied to your skeletal warriors, mages, and then the golem. But to your Army of the Dead, it's not, because it's not a minion. It is just a skill that can increase its damage through summoning increased damage. I still have to test whether if the Abhorrent Decrepify at 15% cooldown with the lucky hit of the Army of the Dead will be able to bring down its cooldown very quickly. Oh, Ether events! Let's go! This is it! So compared to the Golem and to the mages, the Golem is having a hard time to kill these goblins. The mages, a single mage can quickly kill one goblin. That is why we have 12 of them. They can easily kill most of the goblins here. Kill the big one! That event is going to be so much fun, especially if you're playing a full party. So basically the entire members will cover 1/4 of the area. I believe you can accumulate, you can collect probably up to maybe 1,000 or more in a single run, or maybe 2,000 either, especially if you have a good AoE clear skills. But even without these increased rates of... Oh, whoa! What's this? Goblin again! Nice one! Let's go, goblies! Goblins back to back? Wow! I'm getting compensated for the Silly Spirits event. Nice. Go mages! Oh my goodness, our pet cannot keep up with the Hey! This is our second goblin run. You need to start picking up those burning ether. The goblins are already waiting here like, hey, are you gonna kill us or not? Okay, is this gonna be the third goblin? Ah, okay. Boo. If the bone splinters can deal a high amount of damage that by just the splinter alone can almost one-shot most of the trash mobs, including those ether goblins, my goodness. That is going to be amazing. Wow, 3,000 burning ether. Last wave. Salted, burning ring. Wow, the soul spire generated a lot of... Wow, the silly mages didn't destroy the ether mass. Wow, 3,500 burning ether. That is amazing.
You will find only your own death.
I wonder if do you get a reward if you accumulate. Like there's a chance to get a mythic item when you open a chest at 3,000. If you have collected that amount of burning ether, how much is our 6,200? Nice. Intelligence, healing receive, okay, critical strike chance. Yeah, that's what I have observed, that the intelligence is really somehow it's really dropped as a greater affix. Most of the time is the life. Well, I understand why. I'm thinking, do I need that life on hit?
What's left, you ask?
We don't have life on hit on
Greetings.
the defensive gear.
Gave my hammer. What's still got some good in it?
How many runs are we still gonna do? Are we still going to do? Probably 4 to 5, including this one. Wow, I forgot to use the potion so that we can increase our DPS plus some more experience. Sometimes the rate of the monsters on the soul spar is very low, very slow. And because you need to kill the enemies inside the spire in order for it to be destroyed. I wonder how many players are really playing the Paladin right now. And I wonder if based on the latest update, whether did they have tuned down the aspects and most of the I would say like Paragon board or whatever that really scales that really scales their damage very greatly. I don't know. If they don't, it's gonna be unfair. Unfair that for the original characters who have been started being played, like including our necromancer, we have received plus and minus, like plus here, then after next season minus here and there, plus again next season minus again. like we don't have a certain skills that really like stables that this is performing well, whether next season you can just further improve based on the new mechanic, but basically it's still good. Like Shadowblight is still good, Archmages still good. Other than that, nothing. Blood skills are bad because of the nerf on the overpower. Same thing with the bone skills. And don't you think that we should be given a certain mechanic wherein, ooh, Chaos Wave or this one? Wow, this is nice. Wow, I'm always ending up with that choice. Colossal Fiends or Chaos Wave. But you will also think, if you're going to take the Colossal Fiends, how often that they're going to appear. And considering that we're doing the event right now, there's more the Chaos Wave boons are going to appear more frequently. The only thing with the Chaos Wave, what are the chances that you can get the better ones like this one? Okay, we're just gonna stand here and relax and let our mages blast through the enemies. Oh, we have the Ether Goblins. Unfortunately, these Ether Goblins are they have less frequency to spawn on each wave. Probably you're lucky if one will appear per wave or two. Sometimes they don't appear at all in a wave. And the thing with that Ether Goblin, sometimes they appear on the very last second of the event. And the Ether Goblin doesn't spawn in... Hey, Goblin! The Ether Goblin doesn't spawn on a Chaos Wave event. Only on a regular wave event. Wow, another one. Hungry Spires or Chaos Wave? See? This is the one I'm talking about, right? What if we got that Colossal Fiends? Then now we have this one. I think next time if it's a Colossal Fiends, we're gonna grab that. So imagine this one. If you haven't encountered the Ether Lord yet, because I believe this one, the Ether Lord, that Colossal Fiends, because these are also Ether Lords, you will get another multiplier by killing this Ether Lord in a Chaos Wave event. Yeah, really looking forward for the mechanic. And then what I want to know also is the what's going to happen on the next chapter of this story. How are we going to kill Mephisto? I wonder if there will be a hint that Diablo is going to return also. And I wonder also if this is the last expansion. I can't remember if they said this is the last expansion for the Diablo 4. Usually they only have 2 expansion per game. Can you kill it? Kill it! Nice! Good job, boys. Probably if you kill it, Ether Goblins is going to... Oh! See? I'm right! If you kill the... if you kill the Ether Goblin on the very... If you did a buzzer beater on killing the Ether Goblin, then the Chaos Wave event will be the Ether Goblin. No, I'm just kidding. Probably we're just lucky. It's like only a coincidence that... It's only a coincidence that the after killing on the last second of the wave that we kill an Ether Goblin, the Chaos Wave is now an Ether Goblin event. How nice is that? Nice! Kill the giant goblin! Nice, thank you! Wow, we managed to kill them all. Wow, I don't know what... This is the last wave, right? Like, I don't know what our pet is doing. Like, I feel like it's already tired picking up so many... so many burning ethers on the ground.
Find only your own death.
Match check. 6898, 51k, 171, 86. I also need more Nith Iron also. Amulet. Life, maximum resource, no. Gloves, cooldown reduction, yes. Yes. Essence on kill, crit chance. What is this? 8. Let's salvage them. Huh? What is this? Ultimate Shadow. Look at the difference of the Blood Wave and the Bone Storm corrupting damage. Blood Wave is 37,000. Bone Storm is 2335.
I'll keep my forge hot. Return soon.
Like around more than 90% behind. Oops. I should have opened the... Tomorrow, PTR. I'm gonna play the PTR until... I don't know if I can... If there's more for me to do on the PTR. Probably until Monday. Up to Monday. And then we go back on Tuesday on Season 11. So basically 2 weeks from now that's the time that we're going to play, or probably Wednesday or Thursday next week, considering that I have enough mats. And I also want to I have so many mats now, especially the lair boss keys. I want to use them and take advantage for... I also have so many Belials. I can take advantage of farming because the lair boss that is the lair boss keys that is very scarce at this moment is the Bison Eyes. Maybe by the end of this stream, I will have at least 8,000 Forgotten Souls. That's good. Though I still need to farm. If I manage to reach 8,000 Forgotten Souls, the next probably... Because I also need Neat Iron. Neat Iron is more abundant in material reserve in Nightmare Dungeon. Huh. There they are, Colossal Fiends. Wow, everything is etheric mass. Let's go, let's go, let's go. 4, 3, this is Ether Lord. Ether Goblin. Oh, Ether Fiends. Ether Lords. Aha! The thing is, does the Ether Lords in the Chaos Wave event also receive the bonus from the Colossal Fiends? Seven seconds. What? That's unfair. The event should be continuous. Two. Can we make it? No. Boo. I think I'm gonna run 2 more Infernal Hordes and then I'm done for the day. So tomorrow, PTR time. Oh no. Goblins. Hello. At least I have some kind of a projectile coming out for me. I think it's the buff that you randomly get when you destroy a Chaos Rift. Wonder it says Ether elites are now being converted into Ether fiends. But we have a boon that the Ether fiends, when they are summoned, when they're spawned, they turn into a lord. Oh, I don't think I still need this one. Let's go with Chaos Wave. Goblin! Ah, Ether Lord again. It's fine. $2,000. Okay. 10 seconds. Oh my goodness, dude. So many burning ether again. Hey bro, you're lazy, huh?
You will find only your own death.
Okay, last two. No, I don't need the pan. Nope. This one, maybe. Okay, let me salvage this and then we're just gonna run 2 Infernal Hordes back to back. Okay. Now where do we place this? Damage to injured.
heart. Return soon.
Now let's place them here. Okay. Let's do... Okay, last 2 runs. Then after these 2 runs, let's see how much Forgotten Souls that we have accumulated. How many corrupted essence that I have collected? 7, 6, 5. Probably when I get back after the which one is better? Less often or this one? I'll go with this one. I think I need to craft and find the material reserve on the Nightmare Dungeon, as I need to farm also the Myth Iron. Not really, Rahir. Not really. The only challenging part is when I try to chase the spirits and they keep running away from me. That's the challenge. And that the Hungry Spire should be pulling the enemies like almost like every second. And I need to grab the I don't know if I still if I have that Feast of Fate. I think Feast of Fate can be found in Beast and Ice. I wonder if that what is that? Wow, what's the name that we got? If there's a legendary or a unique version of that plus 2 Burning Ether on the Soul Spire. Oh! Ether Goblins, but we have the Chaos Wave here. Oh no! Spirit! I think that's the penalty on the... Oh, you don't want to take me, huh? You chose the Chaos Trip? Okay, here you go. With spirits. Oh my god. Ages. Just keep killing me. Oh! Almost died. Now what the heck? It's like I'm chasing a pig. I'll choose this one. 5 seconds. Boys! Ah. Nice. Nice, you did it. Ruthless Lords plus 5 ether. I think it has more life now. But more burning ether. Defend chaotic mass from lunatics. Mass grants bonus ether by remaining health. Seconds. We start at 721. Around 279. I'm using sacrilegious ring. Oh no. Okay. So at least the Ether Lords will appear. Well, still, I think as long as you were able to hit them, not just when they spawn you just ignore them, I think there's a chance that they will disappear. It's like you ignore them. Boys, what's going on here? Why you are having a hard time to kill that Ether Lord? Do they have more health now? Hello, worm. All right.
You will find only your own death.
I got a 3GA. I wonder what is that? Yeah, it doesn't drop much the okay, last one, the iron. I think before I end the stream, I'm gonna get that gloves and let's see if I have a better high roll of that, especially if it has a GA on the lucky hit, the lucky hit chance. That would be nice. On the Feast of Fate, with high roll on the damage multiplier. Basically, the build that I'm planning to do is after Army of the Dead. I still want to check the pure crit with a bit of overpower I don't know if I can still use the Indira's memory. Maybe it's still gonna work if we're going to invest on healing receive affixes on our gear so that but I don't know if over using Indira's memory is still gonna be efficient, or we're just gonna do a full crit. A full crit build. And I wonder if I can still make that corpse explosion build like what I did on, I think, same season 9. I'm thinking for that build is if it's going to deal still a bit of damage, a decent amount of damage, while making it more efficient by wearing the ring of the sacrilegious, by using the ring of the sacrilegious soul, and then pair it with gore quills, so that it will be the corpse explosion will be auto casted with the ring of the sacrilegious soul, and then we're just gonna keep spamming the bloodlands in order to pick up the blood orbs, and then using the fast blood, or maybe no need for the ring of the sacrilegious, so we're gonna manually cast the corpse explosion, and then using the army of the dead. So that it will be the army of the dead will be our source for the corpse, especially during single target. I think I should have taken that burning rain. What I have noticed on the burning rain is that once you get the normal boon, then once it has the chance to appear again, it will become rare, then legendary. Oh no! The event that I don't like. The silly butcher always, usually he appears in the spirit event. At least we are now at more than 1,000, so at least we can open Bartuk. Oh, we can open Bartuk. We can challenge Bartuk. We can open the greater spoils. And then we still have some extra that we can use to open the material chest. I feel like the mages are tired. Are you guys tired? Three more waves. Oh! Nice! The silly goblins are back. Hey, there's so many of them here. I think my goal here is to keep slapping them with the reap so that it will interrupt their if they're planning to teleport. Two seconds and we're done. Wow, there's so many. Okay, let's grab this one.
Quite the challenge, eh?
Oh yeah. It's really a challenge, especially if your pet is not picking up the burning ether. Our pets needs more speed and aggressiveness on picking up the loot. I thought it's already wave 10. I was picking up this one and then I noticed why there's 3. I thought it was already the last wave. Because I saw I have already like close to 3,000 already. I thought it was the last run already. My bad. And then we have one more. Alright. Give me more soul spar. More, please. Okay, 10 seconds. Nice.
You will find only your own death.
Eight, and 9. Okay. Oh, 200 sword, 3J. I hope this has the high roll on the multiplier damage with intelligence and that chance for. Come on, give me the best one. Give me the best one, intelligence. It has most of the affix that I need. 25. Because 5 times 20 is 120%. Oh, sorry. 5 times 20 is 100% increase in damage. That's why. See, even though this is a triple GA, it will be outperformed by even the 28. Yeah, it has the GA in intelligence, but it will still be outperformed by the that multiplier damage. Anyway, that's nice. Thanks for the triple GA. Wow, I only got one neat iron. Match check, 8-4, we're good. We're still short on the neat iron up the side. I need to farm more. Nah. Yeah. Let's salvage the gear. Let's place the that sword. Let's put it there. See, this one is 28. Even though it is low on intelligence, if you stack the souls, it's going to outperform this one. This one will outperform the triple GA. That's why if that one is if equal or more than this multiplier, that would have been better. Anyway.
Things. How shall I guide my hammer? What's still got
Still no brand new aspects. I'm still looking forward for that. I'm still looking for the Shattered Spirit. Okay, let me grab before I end the stream. So tomorrow, PTR for the 2.6.0. We'll check out the kill streak mechanic. Feast of Fate. I see I have only 2 though. Attack speed, critical. Oh, sorry. Lucky chance. Critical strike chance. I need lucky hit chance though. I can still use this one. You see that lucky hit chance? Like it could roll up to 51. So imagine if that is a greater affix, so 51.8 plus 50%, so that's approximately 76. And then you masterwork it and then capstone it. So basically 51 times 2.25. 100 plus 12.5, so that's roughly around 112% in lucky hit chance. So that's going to double the lucky hit chance of the Army of the Dead. Okay, let's place. I'm thinking lucky strike chance or attack speed. Probably I need to go with. You know what? How much is the multiplier here? 245. I'll just place it there for a while. Okay. That's it for me today. So tomorrow we'll be playing at the PTR to test the new seasonal mechanic, and let's see if we can have a glimpse on our new skill tree or not. But either way, we're just gonna test out the new mechanic, the new blooded sigils, the new relentless butcher. I still have to going to check what are I'm going to review those uniques that we're going to get with the butcher. I don't know which of those uniques that will be, viable, and we're going to make our builds more better using those uniques, and then the kill streak mechanic. And I think we also have the new blooded affix, the new blooded items wherein it will have the affix for that is related to kill streak. I wonder if that kill streak if that kill streak is going to apply also on the pit, because there are those like offensive powers, utilities, and defense that when the more that you kill the enemy. But if you're pushing on the pit, I don't think it's going to be for a short period of time, because it's kind of a buff. Maybe it will give some kind of like, for example, if you have the increasing your damage, perhaps probably for a short period of time you will have that, depending on how many kills that you do. But again, if you're pushing, right, it will take some time for you to kill the enemies, unless you're playing with the party, I guess. So yeah, that's it for me today, and thank you very much for watching. I'll see you guys tomorrow, PTR 2.6.0, and yeah, have a good one. Bye.